This is Govs Radio.
Govs Radio.
And you are watching Govs Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. The Knockem.
This is Ruth Buzzy, and I'd like you to know how much I love the Knockem Dead radio show coming to you live on govsradio.com. Oh, you make me laugh. You really do. Oh, please. I can't do this anymore.
Okay. Okay, we'll just do that for now.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by the Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge, located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. Give them a call, 516-801-4963, and say hi to Nick. Fantastic food, great atmosphere, just a great time all around. The Knockem Dead.
Hey, Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus, and...
3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warm up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
What will you experience at a Knockem Dead Comedy Murder Mystery Show? Suspense, excitement, love, more love, violence. Well, not really. And, of course, some music. Knockem Dead Comedy is the #1 murder mystery troupe, entertaining thousands of people for over 20 years.
You have a great night or what? Good.
Their hilarious murder mystery shows are full of audience interaction from beginning to end that will keep you laughing all night long. Their shows are not to be missed. Knockem Dead Comedy's murder mystery themes include a mob show, a redneck wedding, a high school reunion, a family reunion with a luau theme, or your own custom show.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what? I had an awesome time. All right. You had a great time. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right.
Fundraisers, private parties, corporate events, restaurants, and more. Contact Knockem Dead Comedy for your event today.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Day Comedy Radio Show, coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. It is Thursday.
Can't be August 12th already. Crazy.
It is crazy August 12th already.
It's a big day.
It is a big day.
All day.
All day. We have the Uncle Louie Variety Show. Carlo and Lou, they'll be joining us soon. And then tonight, we got the big John Ziegler benefit with all sorts of crazy stuff happening. Don Sill will be joining us in this room tonight. Chris Roach and Mike Nicolia will be in this room as well. They're going to take bits and pieces of the show and then edit it and put it together for their Chris Roach Show podcast. Hello, Jonah. Hello, Beansy. Nice to see everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show on Gov's Comedy Club Radio. That is the name of the YouTube channel. Please hit the thumbs up thing. Please subscribe to the Gov's Comedy Club Radio YouTube channel. And please copy and share the link to this show to all your social media places. And just tell everybody you know about Gov's Radio and all the great shows we have here. And we have great shows coming up soon, new shows that we're working on. We're very excited. We got some cool stuff like the Almost Irish podcast, which started last week. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to be on this Saturday. Oh, no, not Don Sill, says Beansy. Oh, my goodness. Well, what do you got against Don Sill? He's the best.
Jonah Gold says, het. Oh, then says, hey.
Gov's Radio is the place. And, of course, we're at Governor's in Levittown where the John Ziegler benefit is happening tonight. Come on down and enjoy yourself for the show. Joey Cola's hosting. Burke and Roach and Mick Thomas and Colin Quinn will be here. Tim Gage, Joe DeVito. Whoever I missed, I apologize, but it's just going to be an all-star lineup. John Ziegler will be here, too, so it's going to be a great night. And go to govs.com to see what else is cooking at the 3 Governors Comedy Clubs and make your reservations for some great comedy shows. The Brokerage in Belmore and, of course, McGuire's in Bohemia. And they saw Two Eagles Auto Body and Roslyn Social and Knockem Dead Comedy?
Yes.
Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So, hope everybody enjoyed their Wednesday. We were off yesterday. Working as usual, but just not on the air. But, holy crap. How many people have we spoken to this summer that have all said, well, it doesn't really feel like summer. We haven't had those blistering hot days.
Today's going to be worse.
Yeah, it's been the past, 2 or 3 days. Today is supposed to be even worse. Tomorrow, I believe, is supposed to be even worse.
Oh, really? Tomorrow's supposed to be worse than today? Because yesterday, I have that dog walking app that will tell you, minute per minute, but it also will tell you how it feels as opposed to what the temperature is.
Yeah.
So yesterday, it said something like 83 degrees, but feels like 91. I'm like, And then today said 87 degrees, feels like 100.
Oh, my God.
100 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to feel like 100.
So maybe today's the worst, but tomorrow is supposed to be another blistering hot day. I mean,
It's still not awful.
It's not? I feel like you can't breathe when I'm out there.
Yeah, there is
that's pretty bad
air quality. Yeah.
But what's the difference? Even if today's the worst, what's tomorrow, 97? Like those 3 degrees really make a difference when it's that hot.
Sometimes it does.
No, it doesn't. It's just blistering hot. You can't breathe. You sweat the second you step out.
I remember when I lived up in upstate New York, and it was like 8 degrees, for real, not just wind chill. Yeah. 8 degrees for it was something like a week and a half. I'm not even kidding. And then it went up to 11 degrees, and I was like, oh, this is so much better.
You can actually feel a difference.
Absolutely.
No, you can't.
I'm not even kidding. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is almost balmy. After living in 8-degree weather for a week and a half, it was ridiculous.
You really feel the difference of 3 degrees?
I promise. I really, really, really did. You don't? You wouldn't feel the difference between 60. You would feel the difference between 67 degrees and 70 degrees. Sure, you would.
I don't know about that.
Well, you run inside to the air conditioning regardless of what's going on outside. So you're not really you run from the air conditioning of the car to the air conditioning of the house.
Because it's hot.
Yeah. So
that's my point. So 97 or 100 is freaking hot. I don't need to know the difference.
But I'm outside a lot, so I can tell the difference between 3 degrees because it's a big deal.
But what did it do for you? So you went outside. It's 8 degrees. Then you go outside the next day. It's 11. What difference does it make for you?
You know what the difference is? Like,
Oh, I'll just take the hat and just put it back this much.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the ridiculousness of getting in a cold car at 8 degrees is so much different than 11 degrees, especially if you have like a cheap car without heat.
So weird. Jeff Bosie says 3. It all feels different. 3 degrees or 3 inches. It all feels different.
Yeah. See, good point.
Well, 3 inches makes a big difference.
So does 3 degrees, hot or cold.
We're talking about 2 different things.
We're not.
We are.
We're not.
3 inches makes a big difference.
Yeah, and so does 3 degrees. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that that the temperature still makes a difference, even though you two are being gross.
It's just being factual. Hey, let me read that. That's a big sentence from Joe Beansy. He says, wait a minute. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so, yes, Felix called you.
Yeah, thanks for the update.
Can't wait to get back with his show. He said, keep him in his prayers. He sounded good. Still in rehab. He will keep me updated. He said, spread the word. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Felix is still in rehab. We have spoken. Well, you have spoken to him a couple of times. Actually, did I speak to him? No, I did. I did speak to him once. You've been talking to him, but yeah, it's been mostly you. 3 of anything, says Elizabeth, makes a difference. 3 of Felix's make a difference.
See?
All the best to Felix. We hope he gets out of rehab and makes his way back. Yeah, we hope he's doing well. And speaking of Gov's radio hosts, congratulations to Tom Galati.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Galati last night was in the semifinals right across the hall, right in this building, the semifinals for the Long Island Laugh-Off, and he has advanced.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bum, bum, bum.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum-ba-dum. That was bad.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know when the finals are. Do you?
No.
Oh, let me see if I can find out. But Tom Galati has advanced. There was one other guy I recognized. I don't know his name, though. Tom something. Another Tom, not just Tom Galati. So, but congratulations to everybody that made it. But I'm telling you right now, we're rooting for Tom Galati because he's part of our family. So let's see if they have a date here for the laugh-off. Mike Yard is playing this weekend. There's some General Hospital guys here this weekend, but we don't care about them. Remember they refused to come in here last year or 2 years ago? Yeah, because they wanted to get paid. They refused to come in.
They're like, sure, we'll be a guest if you pay us. We're like, are you kidding me?
Jerks. Like, you don't have enough money. I don't see a date for the finals. All right, but we'll get back to you on that. We will get back to you on that. And we will be supporting Tom Galati all the way, baby. Also, speaking of governors, governors announced yesterday that Tracy Morgan will be playing here in the club.
Oh, nice.
I think, what was it, Elizabeth? Was it December or January? Because Elizabeth reached out to me. Tracy Morgan's coming. I said, calm down, lady.
What happened with him? Something happened with him, like a car crash or something like that?
He was messed up for a good year or so. He was physically a mess. 1 or 2 people died in the car crash.
Oh, wow.
He did months of rehab, but yeah, he seems to be okay now.
Good.
And he's out there doing his thing.
Good.
So that's pretty big news. Tracy Morgan, he's a major star.
Sure.
Great comedian. So that's either December or January. Go to govs.com and get your tickets. Oh, my goodness. What in the world is going on there?
I just want to take this off.
She wants to take it off. All right, so as promised, the Uncle Louie Variety Show will be joining us.
Yeah.
Probably around 11:30. They have a new song, a new video out. If you have not seen it, we will play it. Should we play it before or during?
Let's do it now.
You want to do it now?
This one right here.
That one right there. It is called, in light of recent events this past week, it is called I Am Not Perverted, I'm Italian. The Uncle Louie Variety Show.
Call me Governor C. The accusations on me from all those women who don't understand, you see. Born and raised a little differently. Stems all the way back from the old country. I'm a little bit touchy, a little bit feely. I can unstrap a bra while eating spoon jelly. You know it's not me, it's my culture to blame. And this is how I clear my name. I'm not perverted. I'm Italian. I'm not perverted. I'm Italian. A touch of the waist, a bit of government nookie, just a little bit sweeter than an almond paste cookie. Little hugging and kissing, a little loving and dissing. Let the love gov show you everything that you're missing. Now I'm sorry to say you took it the wrong way, but stepping aside and resigning today. But just for the record, I take a second and beckon you to listen while I clear my name. Not perverted. I'm Italian. I'm 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 not perverted. I'm Italian.
The Uncle Louie Variety Show with Lou Greco and Carlo Russo. I'm not perverted. I'm just Italian. Great song, great video. It makes me laugh. We'll be talking about that video and what it's about. Although I think we know what it's about, but we'll be getting into all that with them. They should be joining us in just a few minutes. Hope you enjoyed it. Yep, Joan Asher said that was funny. Was everybody saying hi to each other? Oh, January 7th is Tracy Morgan. Thank you, Elizabeth. It's just the one night. That's all he's doing. So there you go. So again, the Uncle Louie Variety Show. Lou Greco, Carlo Russo will be joining us in a few minutos. And speaking of great comedians, after our show, you good? Mm-hmm. Oh, after our show is over today, stay on YouTube and go to the Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling YouTube channel, or their Facebook page too. They're doing a benefit for Bob Nelson. It started at 5 o'clock yesterday. It's 24 hours. It's just comedians. There's like anywhere from like 4 to 7 comedians at a time. They're all zooming in at different times and talking to each other. And it's been pretty funny. Joey Cola was on there. Jackie will be on there at 12 noon today. Christy Miller was on there last night. So so that's going from 5 last night to 5 this afternoon.
Don't watch while we're on. Go afterwards.
Well, that's what I said. After our show, go over there.
Mark Riccadonna. You're gonna love Louie and Carlo.
Oh, absolutely.
You're gonna have a great time with them.
2 nights, 4 shows, says Elizabeth. Thank you. Mark Riccadonna is producing it and hosting it, I believe. Richie Burns been on there. Rich Walker was there. Peter Bales. Yeah, it's a good time. So check that out. All right, so you know what we haven't talked about yet?
What?
Something we did this past weekend. We watched The Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
I thought it sucked.
I liked it more than you did.
Well, because I didn't like it.
Yeah, but you always have hope.
What does that mean?
Like you always think like that particular series or something like that is like it might. You always go in with a clean slate of how it's going to be, and you judge how a movie is. Like you're right. I have no expectation that anything from the Suicide Squad is ever going to be anything more than junk, and so like I thought it was kind of good. It didn't bother me so much as it normally does.
Right, so you're not saying it's good. You're just saying it just didn't.
It didn't irritate me the way it normally does. Because who's the one guy that plays the Joker that's just awful?
Oh, Jared Leto.
He wasn't in it. So that alone, just so that I didn't have to see his stupid face,
terrible
I like
Joker.
The movie better.
He seems like a real tool in real life. Real douche. Real jerk.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen him in something that I thought he was good in. Like probably 5 years ago, I had in my head, yeah, but he was really good in such and such. But everything I've seen him in lately has irritated me so much that I've forgotten what that movie must have been.
Well, speaking of great actors, Kevin Scott says hello.
Hey, Kevin Scott.
Kevin Scott, how are you? All right.
Kevin Scott said to just shut your pie hole about it being 100 degrees here. Can you even imagine what it's like where he is?
When did he say that?
He said it in my brain.
No, he's saying right now, hey, everybody, it's really hot down here. I can't believe what I did. I'm going to come home.
If it's this hot right now here, it's just
it's gotta
brutal.
Yeah, it's got to. It feels like 100, you said? It's got to feel like 120 in Florida.
Yeah.
Michael Zimmerman. Hi, everybody. What's up, Tony and Sallie? Hello, Michael. Hope you're well. All right. I was going to mention the laugh off. I don't think you made it to the finals. But either way, you were in the laugh off, so all the best and
and
congratulations.
There've been several. I mean, if he did great, but if he hasn't, there's been plenty of times he beat other people. So
right. Yeah, he definitely
nothing
advanced.
to feel bad about.
So congratulations, Michael. Kevin Scott, it's honestly not so bad. I love showering 5 times a day.
Yeah, I would just have I would just have an outdoor shower and just stand under cold water all the time.
You know, I'm going to invent that. I
think it's already invented.
No, I'm going to invent this thing you carry around like one of those, like a gallon of water, and it has like a shower thing, and you just almost like an umbrella, but it's a shower, and you just hold the pole and the shower, and it just continuously sprays you as you're walking.
Well, there's an official job at when I was in Palm Springs. One of the Marriotts that I worked at, it was this like really large Marriott, like 5 different restaurants. One of them fine dining. Like there were 2 golf courses on the property. It was in Palm Springs. Like it was huge. And one of the jobs by the pool was Spritzer Boy. Like that's what it said on their paycheck. Spritzer Boy.
Spritzer Boy.
And these boys walked around with it. Was almost like a
sounds like a porn movie.
Kind of like what you would spray insects with, like and you like spray, and they just would like spray your legs or whatever you wanted as you were like laying by the pool. That's what they did all day long.
Meanwhile, you could just jump in the pool.
Right, but the people that are paying $500 a room.
Well, they do that at concerts too, big outdoor festivals. If it's hot out and a big crowd, everybody's sweating.
Do
they just the security just sprays they just have a hose and they just spray.
Yeah, that's great.
But this would be individual. They can just carry an umbrella type thing that has shower water.
It reminds me of that cartoon where like maybe it was the Flintstones. I can't remember where Fred would be in a barrel and there'd be a shower and he would just take a shower in the barrel.
Yeah, well, that was their shower because they were the Flintstones. They were prehistoric.
So you're not inventing it. This was like back in dinosaur days.
Well, it wasn't portable.
Oh.
Well, I guess it could have been. But they didn't think of it. They just stayed in their bathroom.
Like Kevin Scott.
That's right. Kevin Scott, did you see Suicide Squad? Are you guys going to talk about it on Films on Tap? Because we could lay off it if you want, but which I'd be actually kind of happy about leaning off it because this movie blew chunks. It? Well, that's it. It blew chunks. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time going to see it.
Yeah.
The first one was bad with Will Smith. Even if I had to choose between the two, I think I'd have a hard time.
I like this one a little better just because of not having to see
Jared Leto
stupid face.
Yeah, all right, I'll give you that.
I feel like he wrecked it. Like I feel like the Joker has been developed over decades, and he just came in and like
he was terrible.
Weirded it out. I mean, maybe it's the director. I mean, Zach always loves this Gunn guy. What's his name?
James Gunn.
Did he do the first one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah. Like I don't like it. I don't really. What else has
Gunn done? He's done a lot of.
Anything I like?
He's done a lot of superhero movies.
I hate Batman, Superman things.
I have no idea.
So if he's done like any Avengers, then I take it all back.
Oh, all right. What? Kevin Scott says they're doing a deep dive on it next Friday.
We're leaving it alone.
All right, that's it. I bet you like to do a deep dive into what's her name?
Good luck with it.
Who's the girl that plays Harley Quinn?
I don't know.
I bet he'd like to do a deep dive on her. What the
No,
hell's her name?
he has a woman. Very
Okay.
nice woman. He's just deep diving into her in the shower 5 times a day.
Michael Zimmerman. Yeah, I didn't make it to the next round, but loved the laugh off.
Yeah.
Great crowd last night. Oh, but you were there last night. Okay. I see. Did you perform last night? You just didn't advance? You were in the semifinals? Well, that's pretty impressive.
That's what I was
on
saying.
its
There's
own.
nothing for him to feel bad about. I mean, he's been in this for a long time. If he didn't go forward last night, really nothing to complain about.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so plus it was my first time performing in the main room with Govs, so I can't complain. Absolutely. I'm with you 100%.
Margot Robbie.
Oh, that's it, Margot Robbie. What is that? Dee and Dorian and Tom and Danny. Oh, that's DJ D Love. Good morning, DJ. I'm with you there, Michael. When I first, Rachel is a happy woman, he says. Yeah, Michael, I agree. Just performing in that main room is a big deal. Remember the first time I performed in there was me and Eric performing for 13-year-old camp kids, but it was still a thrill to jump up there and do our thing.
You're gonna have to look at this.
I'm gonna have to look at what?
Because I didn't. You're the one who set up the Zoom this time.
Yeah.
So.
What email did you send the link to? Tell them I emailed it to them on Facebook.
Facebook, yeah. It's on.
They were all. Isn't that? Wait a minute. Isn't that? Just scroll up. This is. Yeah, just scroll up. It's on this thread.
So type. Just scroll up.
It's on this thread.
You weirdo.
Scroll up. Uncle Louie guy. They post their videos all over YouTube. You think they know
Syracuse
just how to,
people. What are you gonna
that's
do?
what it is. It's Syracuse.
Their brains are too cold.
So how cold or warm is it now on a day like today?
It's actually nice. It's actually the summer, the spring and summer, the only nice times there. This fall just starts raining. So they're going to be really happy today because they're in the only happy time of the year for them.
So what would it be around in the 70s now?
Yeah,
up
there's
there?
probably perfect weather right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they live there? Well, they grew up there, right?
They grew up there, and people love it. Like I've known people that have gone to college there and stayed.
Yes.
Like there, like when it's 8 degrees, it's 30 degrees wind chill. It's insane. It's not normal. It really isn't.
So why do they stay there?
I don't think they know any better.
We're gonna have to talk to these guys.
Yeah.
If they figure out how to use the Zoom.
But it's a nice city. They're nice people because they know how bad life can be.
Well, I'll give you that.
It's like Buffalo people. Buffalo people are so nice because they're like, they're not miserable.
We do know some nice people who are upstaters.
Yeah. Yeah. They're usually great.
You think
Did they see it?
I don't know. Well, yeah, they saw the response, but they still
Why do
haven't.
I get the feeling there's just going to be a phone call? Here, I'll leave the...
Well, now leave it off.
Yeah, I'll leave it off.
And if we decide to make it a phone call conversation,
Then
we'll
I'll
do that.
call them.
Let's just sit here and stare. All right, so we can talk. Oh, wait a minute. I see a name. Who's there? Oh, I gotta get that. Oh, look at them. There they are.
All right.
What's up, guys?
Oh, there they. Hey, how are you, fellas?
This isn't so
How you guys doing?
bad.
We're doing all right, although I'm confused. You guys do all sorts of YouTubes and videos and internet stuff, and you can't figure out a Zoom? I'm confused.
No, we can't. No, it's impossible. This is what we do. This is the problem. This is so tough. So, and half of our show is our inability to do anything on the computer. So
yeah, we know the feeling.
This is why we have 6 suitcases.
Hey, it's really good to see you guys. We've missed you.
I know
We missed you guys too. Yeah, we missed Long Island. We missed everything in the last year and a half.
Yep.
You know?
How you guys doing? You made it okay in the past year? Your families, everybody's good?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes. Yeah, we're we're getting through it. It's been a tough year and a half for everybody who is, all the comedians and all the entertainers and all the, bands and everything else. I feel for them because most of these guys are now done.
Yeah.
And trying to get back, and now this Delta bullshit variant, that's starting to come up. Oh, I mean, what the hell is that? So,
are you guys talking about? Are they talking about restrictions again at the clubs?
There's
not so much yet.
Yeah, not
I don't
so
think
much.
We've gotten that.
We're worried that it's coming, but they haven't. I know that there's been like some supermarkets and pharmacies and whatnot saying you have to wear the masks again, but there hasn't been much. Which is a perfect segue because our biggest opponent, who kept the clubs closed for such a long time, is now we don't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
And
we played your video before.
Yeah, we played the song already.
Which one? The new one or the old one? Or
the
both?
new one.
The new one. I'm not a pervert. I'm Italian.
It's funny because we got about 99% of people that get it. They got it. We're just making fun of him and what he said.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh
why?
my God, the 1%. Holy shit. Is this a swearing thing or can I just...
Oh, yeah, of course you can. We're only a Catholic organization. No, I'm kidding.
Holy shit, screw them. These people don't get it. They're like, oh my God, what about this? It turned into something political. It turned into, you're giving Italians. I go, what are you talking about? You got to get it. It's comedy. And just making fun of him for what he said. And then it is ridiculous. I don't know.
Right.
Well, I give you guys credit, though, because I saw on the Uncle Louie Variety Show Australian fans, which I'm on that page. I don't know why, but I've never even been to Australia. But I did see.
You're a fan of Australia. You're a fan of Australia.
Good day, mate. I did see that. Yeah, somebody was complaining on there, and you guys handled it with class. But and then all the other people on that page just went after that person.
They started. Yeah, the one thing about like our fans will, true fans, which you'll see a lot of them out there. They just will. And that's why I try to stop it. See, I try to pull the net. People are like, oh, you're pulling all the negative comments. I put like 2 negative comments out because people start fighting on the page.
Yeah, and then they forget like what page they were on, and they're just mad and angry, and your whole hour is gone. I know, I totally get it.
All of a sudden, people do forget.
We don't want that.
People do forget they're watching a comedy page.
Right.
I think the definition of comedy has been so distorted in the last 5 years.
We see it all the time in the club too. Same thing.
Yeah, it's like if we're tapping into political, it's not because we're trying to make a statement. It's we saw the humor of whatever that happened on both sides, on any side. We're looking at through the eyes of comedy where people are like ready for fight.
Right.
You can't have that with
but
comedy.
that's the whole point of being a comedian. It's supposed to make a difficult situation funny so that everyone can deal with it. I mean, that's like your job. Yeah, no, it's even harder. It's even family. Sometimes family might not even agree with you because you're doing these jokes. And
true.
Like, you have to understand what I'm saying doesn't mean what I feel. It's a job like anything else.
It's a funny freaking song.
I feel like did you get really in trouble about this?
No.
Because you have to let that go too. You can't be bothered by it.
We really don't get a lot of hate. I mean, which is
no,
a
you don't.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people protect. They're always working for us, going, "Hey, these guys are, they're making us laugh. They're whatever." So we don't get a lot of hate. So when we get 1 or 2, it's funny because we read it because there's only 1 or 2.
Right.
And it kind of stands out.
It stands out. One guy's like, "Oh, you guys are 2 pussies talking about blah 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 blah." So I'm looking. He's got no picture. No, nothing. He's just coming from like this anonymous,
They're all brave.
Yeah. I wanted to tell him, look, dude, just chill.
Plus, this guy obviously is not in Syracuse because you guys are pretty jacked up. The last thing I'm doing is calling you guys anything negative. I'd be scared.
We have to keep meat on us for the snow.
Yeah, you do.
Winter is coming.
It's like as bad as like Little House on the Prairie times when you like go out to get the mail and you may not come back. It's like
right.
Yeah.
How hot is it there today?
Stinking hot, dude.
No way. I actually defended Syracuse and I said, nope, summers are really nice.
What is stinking hot to you guys?
humidity is, I mean,
it's 92. Humidity is right up there.
Yeah, that's our weather. That's what we're getting too. We're getting, it's like 87, but feels like 100.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
And we've been getting that since, I believe, what's today? Thursday? Monday?
Yeah, same with us.
So it doesn't end until Saturday, I believe.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know it got that hot up there.
We're so excited to get back along. I honestly, just to get back on the road. But the whole thing about us is the hard part about what we do is you guys have seen the show.
Oh yeah,
So
love the show.
I love your
more of
show.
a variety show, and we're constantly back and forth. So we're a lot different from a stand-up. We have stand-up within the show because we want to make it a variety. But and it's a lot harder for us to travel and get into those places like comedy clubs and different things. So there's very small, stages. We love Governors because we kind of, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is how we do it. We actually we're changing in this small area, so we kind of figured it out. There's a lot of comedy clubs we don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
They could be like you walk to the stage, and there it is for an hour. We can't. We got to jump off. We got to back and forth. So there's got to be a little egress, regress. So very tough for us to be able to do that, especially when you got an hour and a half, 2 hour show.
I believe in Bulgaria. What is it?
Bulgaria?
Where are we going?
Bulgaria?
Belgium?
You're going to Belgium?
Belgium or
We're playing in
Bulgaria?
Bohemia.
Bohemia, August 21st. Bohemia, McGuire's.
Bohemia. I think we're changing in the kitchen.
They do have a green room. It's pretty much the size of Sallie, but it is a green room.
It's not in the kitchen, but it is kind of like probably right
It's
this
off the
area.
kitchen.
Yeah,
it's
but
off
it
the
is a room, so you're not gonna. There are times
it
when
is?
we've done
Yeah,
shows
it must
where
have
we've had a change in the main bathroom. Like people that were entertaining were putting on,
That's easy. That's
yeah.
You have to see us in Syracuse.
I got to put tits on.
You have to
Me too.
Yeah. Hopefully you keep yours on.
So
In Syracuse, where our room, they have a beautiful.
Oh my God.
They have a beautiful green room upstairs, but you have to walk through the whole theater, and it takes too much time for what we're having. So they said, well, you can go where so concerts go there. So they have the ramp in the back where they put in speakers and stuff. So it's just a ramp, right, with a door.
Right.
That was our dressing room. So we're literally on this ramp. Our chairs are going down.
Yeah.
We have to hold each other so the chairs don't slide.
It's a 45-degree ramp.
Wow.
Right? So we have a chair. It's like we got something tucked
So we have
underneath
to,
it. So we're sitting like this.
We're always going forward.
Staring this way for 2 hours.
That could be a skit in itself.
Yeah, right.
And literally, there's no obviously, the bathroom is not even a thought process. You're in a backyard. So I swear to God, we're pissing outside near a dumpster.
Yeah.
That's because you can't go through the audience. So we're like, we made it, boys. We made it.
Yep.
We arrived.
And we love you, Eastwood Palace. We really do.
We'll be there.
Joining. We're going
October 8th.
Yeah.
On that ramp.
On that ramp.
It's such a nice theater. We had, the hometown show was between 400 and 500 people. We got packed in there last time. And it was a 2-hour show. And then we have special in the hometown.
Yeah, and then we have openers, and they're back there too. We had Austin Giorgio from The Voice. Oh no, from
yes,
American Idol. American Idol.
Whatever
the hell it was, The Voice, whatever it is. He's back there with us, hanging out. We have all these people. We're all on the 45.
You made it when you're sitting on the loading dock.
It's bad.
Right.
It's bad.
But that explains why, since you have such a little room, that explains why you're bringing Mario to some of these shows.
Right. Well, Mario's going to be in my pocket.
He's in our pockets. We hold him. I got him in a backpack the first hour. Then he pops up like Dora, the Explorer. He's a little.
Is Mario working with them? Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
He was with us.
Hey, we love Mario.
Yeah, me too. But the material is endless.
He's such a great guy, and he killed it for us. So
we were in Somers, New York, and he was killing it. He's just a good guy.
Yeah, and he's a good sport. We pick on him all the time.
He's got ideas for days.
Yes.
He's got every 5 minutes, hey, we should do this. We should do. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You should shut the fuck up. That's what you should do. I'm gonna put you back in the box and put you in the cabin again.
Well,
I mean,
picture here. We do this green room show usually on Saturday nights, and we're doing one tonight.
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll have Mario on, but there'll be like 7 other comics in here, and it takes about 7 minutes for one of the comics to turn to him and say, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh yeah.
You know, will you cut his mic?
we were in Somers, New York, and afterwards
Was it Somers?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Probably Sumner's.
It doesn't matter. So he was. Everything was closed, and we needed to eat. You know, everybody thinks it's such a glamorous life. We're eating at 7-Eleven at midnight.
Yeah.
Whatever. We won't talk about that.
You're eating the old
We
pizza.
find a shop right next to us. This son of a bitch gets on one of those little scooters and he wants to do a video for like 4 hours. Let's promote let's promote shows.
So picture this, he's on the scooter, I'm standing on the back of the scooter, and we're just driving around looking for the other guys. See this stupid duo.
That is a great
And he got mad at me. He got mad at me because after an hour of videotaping his stupid, and I love him. I mean this with all just comedy and love.
He hates.
I hate him. I swear to God, I think I'm going to sit on him like a chihuahua. You know when you sit on a chihuahua?
Yeah.
And you go, oh shit, did I kill your dog? I didn't know. I know he was there.
There's no stopping him. It's the funniest thing.
No, he's a force in nature.
Yeah.
I love him.
And the people that like work with him all the time and freaking love him, they're the hardest on him. Because at first I was like, how am I going to tell him? Like he'll even walk in and he won't even have a microphone on. So, and you can't even stop him from talking from there. Like he'll walk in the door and all you hear is, I'm like, we can't hear you. Oh, you know?
I'm still picturing you sitting on him and just seeing his little head sticking out of your ass.
He's such a good guy. I'll give him
a
joke.
The more you know him, the more you just adore him.
Yeah, I'll give him a joke because he'll probably use this on stage. I'll give him this one. Here's what Pinocchio would look like as a real boy. Perfect.
Done. Just walk off.
Exactly what it is.
There's no wood there. Shut up. Who are you kidding?
Did you ever see the Christmas video he made with Carrie, where he's the elf on the shelf? You totally have to YouTube that. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta see that.
Yeah,
it's very funny.
I watched it like 4 times. It's so funny.
Yeah, he's gonna be with us in Boston as well. Can't wait to have him. I mean, he is a one of a kind.
Oh yeah, if he wasn't around, you'd have to invent him. I mean, that's how much. That's how important he is.
I'm so glad that he's getting out there. He's all over the place.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, once you work with him, you kind of like adopt him.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't leave.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he was in our hotel room at 2 a.m. going, "Can you guys give me a lift home?" We're like, "We don't fucking live here."
That's what one of the comics actually said. If you don't shut up, I'm not giving you a ride home. And he was like,
right, see, that's it.
But only like 30 seconds later, he wants me to shut up. Like, he can't even like shut up, shut up.
He keeps the party going, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And speaking of party, again, August 21st is the big show at the brokerage. And you guys are touring all around. And I'm personally giving you guys credit for Cuomo resigning because you had the other Cuomo song a few months ago.
Yeah, thanks for that.
The Just a Gigolo. And the new video when you call him the Love Gov, is that what you call him? Holy shit, I was dying.
You guys remember that, right? He calls himself the Love Gov. Wow.
One of my favorite ones is the line about the bra and while eating squingili. I mean, you can just see him just like.
Yeah.
I mean, this is funny, people. There's no political shit.
I mean, that's hilarious. The crazy thing is, he's the one who's. If you're gonna be offended of anything, be offended of him saying I'm not a pervert, I'm Italian. That's be mad at that. Don't be mad at
people are wondering, like they saw him on TV and said if he really said that. I guess there's a clip of something where he said that. So I mean,
if not, we invented it.
Yeah, we up. Oh my God, stab us. Oh, it's a joke song, for the love of God.
Well, I think that's the worst thing out of COVID. People I think some people just lost their minds that they get offended over a song instead of the actual quote. Yeah,
I think they'd lost their mind years ago. It's just that COVID gave people time to really hone that skill.
Yeah, right.
You know?
It's ridiculous.
Well, that's ridiculous. One girl said, well, if you really knew someone who got
the women,
beaten up, a victim, then you wouldn't have done this song. And then right underneath it is one of our fans that says, I'm a victim and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
right.
She gets it. It's not about the victims. I'm making fun of him.
It's just supposed to be funny. Yeah, stop it.
And that's the thing. Even I don't want to say even if you are a victim, you should laugh, but it is humor. And almost anything is up for grabs in comedy. But even tonight, there's a benefit going on here for a guy, John Ziegler. I don't know if you know him or not, but he's a comedian. They're doing a benefit for him. He has cancer, but I know plenty of cancer patients that like to make jokes about what they're going through or what they went through.
Right.
It's really just loosen up.
Isn't that comedy?
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
That's comedy. You take a dark situation, right? I mean, how many times have you heard about somebody's upbringing and, growing up with, whatever.
Right.
And they put it into comedy. They're not making fun of what they went through, but you get another view of, things. And but the thing is, like we said, we have 99% that love it, but we're talking about that 2 people that hate.
Right.
Yeah.
It shouldn't even be mentioned. They shouldn't even be mentioned because they're idiots. It's like whatever.
I'm gonna write another song on Karens. I'm gonna write a full song on Karens and douchebags, and just those, and it's all on the 2% that got something stuck up their ass, 2 years ago, and I'm offended. Go fuck yourself.
And you think they'd be happy?
You
think they'd be happy when they have something up their ass? You think they'd be smiling?
If I'm sick in a bed, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm sick in a bed. I don't want anybody coming to bed. Oh, and the Holy Mary and Mother Virgin is going to come down, and I want them to. I don't want that shit. I want something to make them laugh.
Right.
Okay, I want to laugh. I'm sick. I don't want to be like, yeah, you can bless, but oh my God, it's like.
How about a funny comedian? Priest.
A funny priest.
Yeah.
Well,
Father Sarducci, remember him?
Dr. Guido, Father Guido Sarducci, absolutely.
Yeah, you can get the blessing of the Lord and a little.
Look, we're over here in the name of the Father. We're going to be a half blessing because I'm
going to send him
look at yourself.
I'm going to send him Mario.
I'll give you something to cry about.
With his little tuxedo.
Yeah, we have a great sketch for priests, but we need a set. It's hilarious, but oh my God.
We've been talking about 10 years.
We're talking about this 10 years. We got it all set.
Oh, wow.
But it would turn the Italian thing upside down. We'd probably get 5% of the people that didn't get it. Like, oh, that's sacrilege. It's sacrilege.
Well,
but it's so damn funny.
We did the Zias, and if you don't know what the Zias
are,
not you guys, but Louie and I played two women,
in
sister and sister-in-law, right? Sister-in-laws in church. And it looked like a church because it was an old church that was converted into a theater or a hall, whatever. And out of all of the videos, we got a lot of heat on that one. I can't believe you guys are doing this. We're like, no, man, we're not even that crazy to do it in a theater. I mean, in a church. So the minute you get into politics and religion,
you know what sucks about that is that performance theater now turned back into a church.
We're kind of screwed. Oh, now we're liars.
Yeah, we're liars.
we made up. I'm not a pervert. I'm Italian. We came up with that, and now we're liars with the church thing. Oh, we suck. Cancel us today.
To those 1%, go screw yourself. So that's all I gotta say.
Wow, I think they hit a nerve. I think. These 1%ers.
Well, it's a whole Mario thing. That's how it started.
Yeah, Mario's that's how it started. Antagonizing in this shit.
Oh yeah, he sure does.
No, we'll be with him. I think he'll be in Boston with us. Yeah. Okay. After we get done with governors, we're going to be in Boston for 4 nights. So we'll be back with Mario.
Right.
Oh, Mario!
Well, the one thing about him is, you don't pay much for him to eat. Just give him a Cheerio. And,
one
couple
French
of chicken
fry.
I mean, come on. You do some
And even
fucked up
him, he's
stuff.
probably laughing his ass off going, yup, that's comedy.
Oh, yeah,
I swear to
You
God.
bastards.
He's just thrilled somebody's talking about him. He doesn't even care what they're saying.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
We're in the backstage. And, we like our whiskey. We like, we relax a little bit.
Sure.
So he comes in. We're all doing shots. I go to pour him a shot. I swear to God, it didn't even touch the glass. He's like, that's enough. I'm like, are you kidding me? Then I looked at him. I go, well, he is 3 foot.
I
2.
just use it for disinfectant.
So, I put my feet in the shot glass so I can. No, I'm like, what? It's unbelievable. We love him. We can't wait to be on the.
He's a fun dude.
Absolutely.
Man.
So he's always around you guys, right?
Oh, we see him.
Yeah, we see him often.
At least once a week we see him in here, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Sure.
Yeah. And we posted, actually, excuse me, we posted a video. I don't know if you know, do you know Shane Gillis?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So he was
Saturday
here.
Night Live, Shane Gillis.
He was here, I guess, about maybe a month or so ago. And
he's awesome.
Oh, he's great. And Mario said, he had some tux on. I forget. Oh, it was some like sparkly thing, sparkling tux.
Oh, you mean Tuesday wear?
For him, yes. So Shane Gillis walks in, we posted the video. It was only like 5 seconds, and it's one of our most viewed videos. He's sitting in here on the couch, and Shane Gillis walks by. He stops. He comes in, and he turns to Mario. He says, "You look like." What did he say? You look like the kid that Michael Jackson fucked or something like that.
Really?
He said something like that. It was so funny. We were dying, and yeah, it's become one of our most viewed videos.
Oh my
It's crazy.
God.
Yeah, it was so funny. I'll have to look for it and see what he said. But yeah, it's great. Yeah, we see Mario all the time.
Mario's always ready for a wedding or a funeral. He's always ready. He's always ready. He has good
great.
timing.
So I wanted to ask, when it comes to a video like the new one, or any of the music videos, do you guys just get in front of the camera and kind of ham it up, and then when you're editing, you see what works? Because I wrote it to you guys this morning on Facebook. The songs themselves make me laugh, but then the way you guys are bouncing around in front of the camera just cracked me up too.
Yeah, it's more like, write the song, and then afterwards we think about, of course you got the singing, which is pain in the ass on editing because you got to
Yeah, I bet.
sync. Nobody knows lip syncing on videos,
Right.
So, but that's the easy part. Then it's okay, let's fill in, and all we do is like, let's just dance around like idiots, and let's get a couple of shots of this,
So,
and then there's so much raw footage.
Yeah.
Then I can kind of pick and choose what I want to put in there.
Like the one part that we didn't, it just happened. Remember the band, and I ran. What was it?
Flock of Seagulls.
Remember how they used to do the remember with the keyboards, they go, they just did that. Well, that's why so when you hear stuff like that, it kind of reminds you of other things. So we didn't write that in. We just, that just happened to work that way. And
Yeah.
Right.
So sometimes it's at the moment, or then Lou will go, all right, let's put our boobs on and dance.
Yeah.
And then we're like,
Now the Cias will always have
guitar solo.
the guitar solos
Right.
because they're just good at it.
But
The neck of the guitar fits between the tits. It's just
When it comes to the music videos, we're a lot more open to just improvise because it's music, we can dance.
right.
Obviously, the videos that have a skit, obviously are written.
Sure.
We're
Yeah, you guys are very organized.
We try to be, but we're not.
No, you really are.
We didn't know how
Like
to
your
run Zoom.
your shows they're fantastic. They're
We're both
really
anal.
good from like beginning to end. Really great.
Well, thank you. That's because we both hate when things go wrong, even though you can't stop that.
Sure.
We always yell at each other, and people have no idea that something went wrong.
Yeah,
We do.
although a lot of times when something goes wrong, it's
great.
absolute
It's
gold.
gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true,
I don't mind
true.
that either. Like when
Still
something
yell at
goes
each
wrong
other.
here.
Yeah. We'll rip at it, and then at the end, we got to keep that. Somehow we got to keep when you fell on
When
your
you
face.
fell on your face and
we're
blood.
bleeding.
Oh,
So
do
we
that.
had one show in Rochester was freaking hilarious. I told the guy, I said, look, at the end, just for effect, okay, we want to come out and then come back with Straight Out of the Basement. You guys saw that when
Yep.
we came out. Everybody's up in the air and clapping.
Well, think of that in the theater.
Yeah. And look who's calling. Mario's calling us right now.
He's hearing it.
All right, so we go out. I said, I want everything dark, everything to just be black. And then, boom, we come back out with Straight Out of the Basement, and start the music. All of a sudden, we go, we're the Ugly Variety Show. Boom, I couldn't see shit.
Oh, no.
Doing this.
I trip over his guitar. All you hear is shit
You're like-
flying all over the place.
He breaks my guitar. I'm like trying to hold his back. Oh yeah, my guitar, the wires broke. I literally had. Oh yeah, come on.
Then the lights come on. I'm in my socks. Straight.
I'm like crying. Holding my guitar. Why?
It was absolutely epic. Absolute, and it was funny. It was like, we can't leave that in there. We need a lot of
guitars.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You'd be like the Who, smashing a guitar every show.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So things like that will happen. It's like they're probably like,
Yeah.
how did you guys plan that? And we're like, we take photos. Yes, we knew what we're doing. We know what we're doing.
Exactly right. That's when you fool them. You got to do it again to make them think it was all planned.
Exactly.
It's happened. I've had this fall off at 2 of our murder mystery shows, where twice it fell off, and then the audience, they don't know how to react. It just.
And then it's so funny, like it'll happen to him, and it's an awful thing. I mean, his leg falls off,
Yeah, but
and the
Lily's laughing harder than me.
audience acts appropriately, and all the cast members are like laughing their ass off.
Yeah. You ever see that audience member that doesn't really know? They think it's part of. They go, ha ha. Like, what the fuck was that?
That's great.
That's great.
All right, so August 21st. That's next week, right?
Yeah.
August 21st at McGuire's in Bohemia, not Bulgaria. Bohemia.
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. We're playing in Bulgaria.
We're shipping Mario there.
It's like 25 goats waiting for us.
25 goats and Mario.
Yeah, you're going there to milk them, not to perform.
Yeah. Well, they all have suits on. So.
That's great. So, Govs.com is where you make your reservations for that show. And where do you guys want people to go? To the website, the Facebook page, YouTube, all of it?
We got a brand new website from our boys, the Weapons of Mass Creation. Made a brand new website because, as you know, GoDaddy's garbage. So I gotta say that at every interview. Hate GoDaddy.
It's their
Stop
motto.
Daddy. Stop Daddy.
It's their motto.
The website does look great. I was looking at it last night.
Yeah, we were looking. You have a really good merch page.
Yeah, your merch page too. We gotta.
Yeah,
we
we're
want to grab
at that.
who's ever doing your merch. We need that.
So I don't know if you can see this, Sallie.
It's a new shirt with all the characters in it. It's
nice. Yeah, that's great.
It's not a Last Supper. Okay, everybody, not a Last Supper.
It's Sunday
our
supper.
Our Sunday supper. So
hold it up for one more second. All right, here we go.
There you go.
It has the
They're
original.
all sitting at the table bitching. So
that's great.
So that's going to be the newest shirt coming out.
It'll be coming out next week on there. But yeah, our website, theunclelouisvarietyshow.com. TheUncleLouisVarietyShow.com. Now you can just scroll down. You can buy your tickets right there.
Merch tickets,
all the good stuff. If you want a little personal video, it's right there. You can just sign up. If you want to say to your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you want to quit your job,
you want to get divorced, you want to get married,
right?
We can do that for you.
Very convenient. That's good.
One-stop shop.
So yeah, theunclelouisvarietyshow.com, and just there you go, and you got your videos and everything.
And then you from there you can go into our YouTube, our Facebooks, Instagram. Everything's linked up.
Yeah, you guys really have it together. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors.
I'm not wearing any pants.
No, we're just butt naked right
We're not wearing any pants.
Neither is Sallie. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. As always, it's always a lot of fun to hang with you guys. Looking forward to August 21st. And again, thanks for hanging out with us today. And hopefully we get to see you in the flesh very, very soon.
Yes,
absolutely.
If not, we'll see you in Bulgaria.
Yay, or
we'll
Belgium.
be there waiting for you. Thanks, guys. As always, And don't forget, everybody, to check out the I'm Not a Pervert. I'm Not Perverted. I'm Italian. Right there on YouTube and UncleLouis.com. UncleLouisVarietyShow.com. There you go.
Great seeing you guys.
Thank you guys so much. Always a lot of fun.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you soon.
Take care.
Very nice. God, those guys are the best. The Uncle Louis Variety Show. Lou Greco, Carlo Russo. I'm Not Perverted. I'm Just Italian is the name of their latest song. The UncleLouisVarietyShow.com. They're all over Facebook and YouTube. Great guys, funny guys. Their live show is fantastic. Sallie and I saw it, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years ago at the brokerage. And remember Lou? They came out with their song Straight Out of the Basement, and they had jackets on. Lou took his jacket off. He was wearing a Knockem Dead Comedy T-shirt.
Yeah,
underneath.
they're cool that way.
That was really cool.
Yeah. Nice nod.
Yeah, absolutely. Go to govs.com, make your reservations. They said they go to their website too. You make reservations. What's going on over there?
You really want to know?
No. Yes.
Okay. Well, when I hear.
Oh, those are your ear plugs?
Yeah, they're earplugs because when I hear someone when I want to hear the phone or I want to hear a Zoom call, the sound doesn't come out of the board, so I have to switch it over here, and then when I switch it over here, I can't regulate the volume, so it's too loud.
Really, the Zoom calls are too loud, or our microphones are too loud?
It probably wouldn't bother you, to be really honest. If you like the headphones that I wear, if they were as loud, I wouldn't be able to wear them as loud as you keep your volume up. So it wouldn't bother you, but it's tinny and it really irritates.
It's our headphones. It's not the Zoom call.
Right.
Yeah, because the Zoom call, I always have difficulty hearing the Zoom call. Like now.
Really?
Always. I can always.
Really?
I always have a hard time.
It's always so loud to me. I'm like,
Really?
all right already. Yeah.
Wow.
So I just wear the earplugs, and then I don't. Then it sounds normal to me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go. Uncle Louie. Love those guys, Carlo and Lou. All right. So we're hanging around for a few more minutes.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So we have not been on. Oh, so everybody's. Well, so Elizabeth, I think, was the only one paying attention.
Why?
Because DJ D-Love and Staz, they're having their own conversation.
Okay.
But Elizabeth came on and said she loves Mario.
Sure.
So that was nice. So, all right. So this is our first time on since Tuesday night. We went to the Ducks game.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The Long Island Ducks, they're called. It's a local baseball team. They're not. It's a professional team, but they're not affiliated with Major League Baseball. They're not, the farm system of a Major League team. They're not affiliated at all.
Who pays their salaries?
The owner of the Ducks.
Okay. Because not a lot of people go to the game, so I'm just wondering how they make
entirely
anything.
true.
What do they make, like $50,000 a year or something? I wonder how much like a player makes.
It's more than that. They make a halfway decent salary for Long Island.
All right.
But yeah, no, but people do go. We went on a Tuesday night. It was, rain was in the forecast. It did end up raining, so I just think a lot of people weren't showing up for that reason.
Okay.
But yeah, when they're winning and doing well.
Do they win?
Oh yeah, they've won a few times. Yeah,
Okay.
They've been around since. I was trying to think about it that night we were there. They either started in 1999 or 2000. I can't remember, but so they've been around 20 plus years. Yeah, they've won a handful of times. And when they do win, they have a parade and people pack the stadium. And it's a great stadium for baseball. It's it's not terribly big.
Yeah, you just drive right up and then walk up the steps and you're there. And you come out of your seats and there's everything you need concession wise. It really is very convenient. The bathroom's right there.
Very fan friendly.
Yeah.
They constantly have something going on every half inning, little contests, little games. Their mascot Quacker Jack is always walking around. It's a lot of fun. Not as expensive as a Major League Baseball game, so you can go and so you can go bring the whole family and not break the bank. So it's a good time.
Carlos said, "Thanks so much, guys. It's great to see you. Can't wait to see you guys in person."
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, I was sad they're on Zoom. I love when they're in here, or just great seeing them, out and about.
If I didn't have plans on the 21st, I would say let's do something in the studio, before they go to McGuire's. But,
what are we doing? Do we have a murder mystery or something?
well, during the day, I have a PAL event.
Oh, is it that day?
Yeah.
The picnic?
But that night, we still haven't decided if we were going to go or not because we had other tentative plans.
All right. I could look some
Okay.
more time.
But anyway, so at the Ducks game, so we were there. It's a great place. But I want to continue a conversation we've had on here recently.
Okay.
where we talked about because we went to the Met game a couple of weeks ago. And I forgot to tell you, Frank offered me tickets to the Met game last night.
Oh, really?
But I had rehearsal. So we talked about it after a couple of weeks ago when we went to the Met game. We talked about how during the national anthem, people
here we go.
Don't take their hats off, or they just ignore the national anthem completely and they just keep on walking to wherever they're going.
And what did I say to you? I said that you can complain about two things at the baseball game because no more. I can't listen to a whole list of your complaints.
But the thing is, the reason I'm bringing it up again now is because at the Ducks game, I saw something new. I saw a new way to disrespect the national anthem and makes me want to smack these people.
It wasn't the Irish song.
It was Irish night.
Yeah, it just happened to be
at the Ducks game.
Irish.
Yeah, total coincidence.
Yeah, Tony's people.
And well, you were the one that knew that annoying song where it just sounded like some guy reading his shopping
There's
list.
only 10 Irish songs. Like it's not,
There's more than 10 Irish songs.
There aren't. They just all blend together.
Andy Cooney does not go up on stage and sing 10 songs. So it's the national anthem. So that was the original complaint, right? And I'm sure some of you have seen it. Some people will just ignore it and keep on walking, or other people will stand, but they don't take their hat off. So now, what I saw at the Ducks game, I actually saw two things. Well, I saw at the Met game, people holding their heart, putting their hand on their heart while they're walking and talking, which to me, why even bother? Just shut up and stand still, put the hand on the heart. But now, at the Ducks game, I saw, and this guy was an employee. He was like an usher. He wasn't an usher, but he was like a grounds crew or something.
Oh boy.
We were getting dinner. We were getting our hot dogs and food, and the national anthem started. So we stopped what we're doing. We're waiting. So Sally's to my right. To her right was another man, then the grounds crew guy. And like Sallie said, it was Irish night. So they started with the Irish. Was that the Irish national anthem?
We just thought it was going to be the Irish national. No, it was just an Irish.
Yeah, I don't know what the song was. I don't think it was the
national anthem. But everyone
anthem.
stood still for the Irish national anthem.
Well,
so we thought they were replacing it.
Well, they said, everybody please stand. So,
So we did. So we thought they were just going to use that night.
Well, no. They always do both.
Really?
Oh, yeah, always. Like if a Canadian team is playing.
I was like, enough already.
In any sport, if a Canadian team is playing, they'll play their national anthem first because we're United States and we're respectful and we do the right thing. But whatever this song was, maybe it was the Irish national anthem. I have no idea. But it was some song that went on forever. But no big deal.
It did go on forever.
Oh, long
It was
time.
like a 5-minute song.
Oh, it was crazy. But it's fine. And then the girl that was singing, then she starts our national anthem. So, So the grounds crew guy that's to our right, all of a sudden, he was standing there at first.
For the Irish song.
Yeah, but then he went through about half of our national anthem.
And then he had enough.
Yeah. He turns around to the concession stand, and he grabbed a bag of chips, and he grabbed something else.
He got hungry. It was a long song.
And he pulled his money out to pay. I'm like, this is an employee of the team, and he's now buying snacks in the middle. I mean, and the
Irish song was really long.
It doesn't matter.
He had low blood sugar.
To my left, about 20 feet away, were two guys eating hot dogs, having a full-blown conversation. Now, this is not a major league team. This is not 50,000 people.
No, like 17 people.
This is a stadium that holds maybe, I'm going to go on a limb and say
I don't even know.
15,000 people, maybe even less than that.
A lot less than that.
It might be even just 5,000 people. So it's not like a big stadium where there's a lot of noise and you may have missed it. Plus, like we said, it was raining. It was a Tuesday night. It wasn't even half filled.
Right.
These two morons are having a full-blown conversation, like completely ignoring what's going on. I'm sorry, but that is ridiculous. You deserve. They should fine people. They should fine people for disrespecting the national
Like
anthem.
if you don't pick up for after your dog or your litter or something, if you
Yeah.
grab a bag of chips during the national anthem,
Absolutely.
it's $25. If you talk during the national anthem, it's $45.
Yes, absolutely.
What about wearing your hat? 50.
50 first time, 100 time every time after.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
You're strict.
I am strict.
Yeah.
I mean, fine. I do respect these guys who want to take a knee for whatever their reasons are. I respect the freedom of speech, the freedom to do that. But even when they take a knee, they don't sit there and talk and leave their hats on. At least they just take a knee, but they sit there quietly to make their stand.
Very respectful, yeah.
But these guys, to me, talking, not taking your hat off, buying chips, to me, that's worse than taking a knee.
I think the 5-minute Irish song put them over the edge.
Too bad. Too bad.
It was too much for them.
You're not going to talk to me, a one-legged guy, about standing too long.
No.
Stand up,
Sure,
take off the hat, and shut up.
Pull out the cancer card.
That's right. Hey, cancer man. I don't have a leg, man, and I'm standing.
I'm standing.
Look at me.
Look. No hat.
It's true.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, Ducks have been a really good team. Usually the stadium gets full. Right, yeah, that's true. Oh, Andrew Friend is watching. Hello,
They
Andrew.
weren't all that great. Maybe because we just saw the Mets.
Oh, this particular game was,
Yeah.
they were not that good.
I wouldn't say they hustled for the ball.
They won the game.
I know.
They had a nice comeback. But they were, well, you have to remember, too, this is not Major League Baseball. I mean,
Okay.
if these guys played at that
Shouldn't
level,
they
they'd
play
be on a Major
harder?
League team.
Shouldn't they play with more enthusiasm because they're trying to get to the, what do they call it, the big game, the show?
The show.
They're
trying to get to the
the show.
Look at Jeff Bosey. Look at you pulling a Joe Clark. I told you no one was allowed to move during the school song.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm Joe Clark. What was that kid's name in that movie? The little fat kid? He kept picking on him?
I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember. I could see his face. I can't remember his name. Joe Clark. What was the big line when he was in jail? I don't have to do anything but stay black and die. Is that what he said? Something like that.
Yeah.
Come on, Jeff. What do you think, Jeff? Do you agree? Do you not care? I pictured.
Everyone agrees. It's just, it was
It's
like.
just nothing.
It's just the one Irish song. Because I think everyone was surprised
They
by
weren't
it.
playing. They didn't play an Irish song at the Met game, and we saw people walking and talking and being jerks during the national anthem.
Yeah, I know.
Has nothing. That's a horrible excuse.
It just went on forever.
So what? You'll stand at a rock concert for 2 hours.
Well, because I was holding the plate of food, like the.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I don't know why you just leave it on the counter until the songs are over.
I didn't realize. I was walking away
Yeah,
because
but we didn't
it
walk
wasn't
away.
the
We were right
national.
in front of it.
No, we were over by where you can get napkins and ketchup and stuff. We had walked away from the counter.
Oh.
And so I walked away, and I was holding,
My penis.
Art holding her penis, which was very heavy through both songs. I'll give you $5 later for that. And then, and so I'm just standing there, and I was like, oh, because I was caught by surprise. I just thought it was music playing. And then all of a sudden I noticed everyone was standing, and they're like, oh no, this is the national anthem. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm just standing there. 5 minutes later, I start to walk again, and I didn't do anything wrong. So you were mad at me.
No, not at all.
And I was very clear to ask that, because he had that, that look, like he was mad about something with the national anthem. So I was just, was a little worried. So I was like, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm like, no hats,
Oh, you
so
had
I'm
a
just
hat
standing
on.
there. So when the Irish song finally ended, 14 hours later, I walked 3 steps, and then they made the announcement, and now for a national anthem. I'm like, oh, fuck's sake. So I'm just standing there for all of that too. So I was fine doing it, but I understand the inclination of oh my God, let me just get to my seat.
I would give you that. During the Irish national anthem, since it's not our anthem, yes, we should stand and be respectful.
We were.
Right. But I'll give you that. If you turned, because if you turned and said, all right, screw this, I got to put this down because it's heavy. If you turned quietly, just put it down quietly, and then went back to standing, I would have given you that. During the Irish national anthem.
Not the regular
Not
one.
ours. You stand there no matter what.
No, doesn't matter, because people died in the field.
You were standing next to me, so I'll give you that. if you were standing next to me during our national anthem and you just kind of did one of these quick because you were having trouble holding it, I would have just grabbed it, and that would have been fine.
And it wasn't very heavy. It's just
it's just like annoying and awkward just in this position for a few minutes. I get it.
Yeah. What if you had ice cream? Would you have eaten your chocolate ice cream? What would you have done?
I would keep eating. I would eat with my left hand and the hand on my heart on the right.
The people out in war didn't get to eat ice cream while, they were fighting and stuff, so.
Well, I bet you they did.
I think you should have let it melt all over you. Go back and buy another one.
How dare you mock me when I'm defending this country. Communist.
Yeah.
Jeff Posey, during the national anthem, stop for the 3 minutes and respect the flag and the country. Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly, except for the 5 minets prior of the Irish song. So I understand why it was like a little too much.
You're standing there for a minute of, well, fine. Let's say it is 8 minutes.
I understand why
so
the kid
what?
just wanted to pay and get it
the
over
kid,
with. Whatever he was.
This guy was at least 35 years old.
Yeah, anyone under 40
And
is
even
a
if
kid.
he's 15, who cares how old he is?
Well, the person who was collecting his money should have said, dude.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I might be wrong, but I don't think they did. I don't think they did ring it up. I think he just threw his money on the counter and kind of left it at that.
Oh.
I think. I'm not sure.
Shouldn't you be paying attention to the words of the song and not what other people are doing? Just saying. You should be looking off into the distance.
I know the song. I know
Like,
the
where's
lyrics
the
just
flag?
fine. I know the lyrics just fine. This is something that went on right next to us. It's not like I saw this. It's not like I was looking for this on the other side of the park. This happened right next to us.
I think you look for things to go wrong when we're doing the national
No,
anthem.
I don't look for things to go wrong, but I do notice when we're standing there. When I hear voices over here, I look over. When a guy walks right past us with his, walking with a hat on, yeah, of course I notice.
I'm not even doing anything wrong, and I get stomach pains for these people.
The Long Island Ducks better watch out that team. Better watch out for that team because Ducks are intimidating. What? That was from Bosey. Friender, one time I went to a baseball game on a date. Afterwards, we went back to her place and she took a knee. Elizabeth says, if I leave Channel 11 on at night, the national anthem comes on at 3:59 and it wakes me up and I have to watch. Then 1 minute later, Channel 10 does it too. All right, now wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. Which I didn't know Channel 11 still does that. But so at 3:59, so what do? So it wakes you up and you have to watch. Then 1 minute later, Channel 10 does it too. So do you then change the channel and then? I'm not saying you have to. You have to be woken up. I mean.
She's just saying that's what happens to her.
But can you get back to sleep? I'd be mad that I was woken up at 3:59 a.m.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got a loud neighborhood too. Like our next door neighbor is forever. I don't understand why people's car alarms. It's just one little beep. Like 5 horns go off every time.
Yeah, I don't know what they do over there.
I don't know what they do.
It seems like they're awake during the nighttime, and then during the day they've had a crew working on their house
since
April.
Before we knew they were our neighbors, right?
Yeah. Well, that was what, last year? 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Yeah, he comes over. I'm on the driveway. He comes over and introduces himself. He goes, I'm your next door neighbor. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
We didn't even know the people
And then I stop and
left.
I go, what did you say? He goes, I'm your next door neighbor. I go, that house? He goes, yeah. Yes, I didn't even know those people moved.
We're like, what happened to PJ?
I didn't ask that because I didn't like him.
Yeah, he was okay. His wife was just a little weird. But their whole family moved and we didn't even know it. Like
We had
we
no
never
idea.
even saw like
We
a
never saw a truck.
A truck. And it's a very large house. And when they first moved in, they built it. Like it was a tear down. The whole entire house is brand spanking new. And then these new neighbors who I really actually like.
Oh, these guys are great. Yeah.
I really like them a lot. But there's some issues with them. Like first of all, so they moved in and the guy...
Well, you should talk to Tom Kelly about this.
The guy's really particular about everything. Not with us, just like with his own property and stuff. Like he'll have a gardener, twice a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. And
no, you're not.
in between, he's like clipping and like he's got like
Oh, that I haven't seen.
OCD. Like he said the gardeners yell at him because they don't want him to touch anything in between.
really?
And he's like, I can't help myself. I'm like, okay. So then they before they moved in and even now, they took this brand new house and redid it.
Yeah.
Like they bought this $700,000 house and redid it. Like I don't know why.
700,000? I bet you it's worth a lot more than that.
Now, but not much more because they probably spent a lot more to redo something that was already brand new.
Well, we were at the Ducks game, and we bumped into Mrs. Doyle. Mrs. Doyle was an old neighbor of mine in Hicksville. Mm-hmm. And she still lives on April Lane, which is where I grew up for the first 12 years of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And she said a house just sold on April Lane for over $1 million.
Wow.
And I was like, what? And she even said, she goes, yeah, can you believe we live on a block of $1 million houses? I said, actually, no, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are, leaving the city. People are going crazy with COVID.
Yeah.
And they're paying crazy money for suburban houses. It's ridiculous. Fremder, the lady I went on a date with to the baseball game, actually happened to have a love for Ballpark Franks. Ballpark Franks, though, actually, that brand, that's one of the worst brand of hot dogs.
Yeah.
Ooh, goodness, that's bad. Nathan's. The Nathan, and it actually has to say Coney Island. Nathan's Coney Island
So it
hot
has
dog.
that snap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the only good hot dog. Wow, we're all over the place today. Hot dogs and movies and duck games. All right. We're out?
Yeah.
All right. We're out, but of course I have my announcements first.
It can't be anything you've said already.
Well, of course it is.
Why?
Because you got to repeat this stuff so they get it, so they hear it in case somebody missed it. Please like and share. Hit the subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. Please share the shows to all your social media. Share all the shows, please. Tell everybody you know about the great shows here at Govs. Govs Comedy Club Radio is the name of the Facebook page, also the name of the YouTube channel we want you to subscribe to. Today is Thursday. We are back tonight with Don Sill. Chris Roach will be in here too. Mike Nicolia. We've been telling everybody 7 that we're doing the Ziegler benefit in here with all the comedians coming by. We might start earlier.
6:30.
It could be anywhere between 6:30 and 7 that we're starting. So please bear with us. But join us for that tonight. That's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of great comedians coming through here. It's going to be a lot of laughs, and it's all for a good cause. Go to the GoFundMe page for John Ziegler and donate. And speaking of great benefits, the Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling YouTube channel, they're running a benefit right now for Bob Nelson, so go check that out as soon as we say goodbye. There was something else. What the hell was it? All right. I don't remember what it was. So we'll leave it at that. So we'll see you guys tonight around 6:30 for Live from the Green Room. Again, please go to GoFundMe for John Ziegler and donate something, anything. And then Sallie and I will be back again tomorrow.